Do I feel good today? Ladies and gentlemen, universe, you have arrived and you come to the right spot. This is your daily sports and sports betting brand of record. We like to call it Driving the Line. You can call it hashtag DTL. I am your host. I just drive this train for all of you. I am the coach, and I told all of you, how do you want to get in our good graces? How do you want to be a part of this rocket ship? You don't just tell us, you show us. And look what arrived yesterday. Our brand new prototype, as we're calling it. DTL hat. Look what's on the back right there. Oh, that's nice. Straight to the pay window. If you think that we should run this limited edition, put into the chat right now after you hit that like button. Yes, that's all I need you to say. Shout out to Dave Cockrell and his company for making these and wanting to be a part of what we're doing and what we are building. Now, we are also the most transparent show in all of sports betting. And because I suck 0-2-0, but my man Charles always picking it up perfect. Rafael Esparza, perfect. Seabass hits one. AB hits one. Collectively, that's what we call ourselves a day. Now, if you have not picked up, how good do I look today? Your latest merch, we've got the QR code. We have the links in all of our socials. Pick yours up today. We want to see DTL represented all over the country. And finally, latest episode of Behind the Turnbuckle drops today around noon Eastern time. Mojo Rawley, best friends with Gronk, TMZ Sports. He'll be our guest today. Incredible interview with him. But with all that being said, I can't do this without my partner, our five-tool player, my main man, the man with the big old fat smile that I love so much. And AB, you're our hat guy. I know you're a little bit jealous this morning. I know you are. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, crew. A little jealous. I am massively jealous. That hat is dope, dude. Like, I cannot wait to get my hands on one of those.
You're damn right. David, I know you're watching right now. We got to take care of my boy AB, and then we're going to take care of the crew as well. Now, AB, we are expanding very, very quickly. And we have a premium side that people ask me all the time, how do I join? How do I become a member of the crew? Can we start right there this morning, sir?
We can, sir, and it's very simple. You have two ways. You can do it right now. Be done in less than a minute. You can click the join button. All right, just scroll down if you're on your phone. Just pull it down with your thumb. You'll see it. It's right beside the subscribe button, or in the show description. You'll see a link right there. You are good to go, my man. Very simple.
All right, very good. Also in the chat right now, our numbers guy. You talk about dedication to the crew. Raphael is in there. He'll be in there for about 20 minutes. You have any questions, put them into the chat. He will answer them for you in real time. Now, we always remember our good friend Howie Schwab here on the show. What is the Howie Schwab crew play of the day selections today, sir?
Yeah, look at Howie looking sharp, my man, in the St. John's. All right, going NBA. All right, 2 games. You have 4 options. Knicks versus Pacers. You take a Knicks plus 6.5. You take the Pacers minus 6.5. Nuggets at Timberwolves, game 3. You're taking the Nuggets plus 4.5. You're taking the Timberwolves minus 4.5. Those 4 options. Poll is in the chat. Vote now. We will update, as we always do, at the end of the show. And, Coach, so I have to say this. All right. The books are doing everything they can to halt us in college baseball, okay?
I know.
Yesterday, we literally had to go on the show live. We didn't even have a total yet, but we said, this is what it's going to be. We're going to play Georgia, South Carolina on the over. I didn't even put it on the recap. There were 25 runs scored in that game. We smashed the over by like the 4th, 5th inning. All right. Now, today, we're going to have to do the same thing. So, what I need everyone to do, all right, because I'm not kidding when I say this, when we drop the line, like what our plays, when the totals come out, usually around noon or so, the lines move immediately. So, we have to go. Literally mission impossible here. Turn on your notifications. All right. On YouTube, there's a community portion. Okay. Turn on your notifications. I'm going to drop them right there. You'll see it right on this page. It'll pop up. That's where we're going to drop them so that you'll have time to get the lines. I'll put them in the Twitter community afterward as well. Link is in the show description to join that. It's free, obviously. But I want everyone to get the right correct totals so that you're not stuck, because they'll move 2-3 runs. I'm not even kidding.
No doubt about it. Brian says, thanks, AB. Georgia was great. Whoever their stud is, I saw 34 home runs, broke an all-time SEC record or something like that.
They're amazing.
While we were cashing that ticket. All right, AB, it's a big day. We've got the best crew in the business, but we also coming up, and I will take it away from everybody. I will not do it unless we get to how many likes do we need to get to this morning for me to deliver on the showdown that we need to handle today? 200?
We need 250.
All right, 250. All right, producer man, I need you to text me when we get 250 likes, and it's got to be in the next 5 minutes because I have something prepared. We have something prepared. I won't do it. We're not going to give it to you unless we get to 250 likes. We have way more than that watching live right now. All right, so we got some business to handle. AB, are you ready? Are you ready? All right, producer man. Liddy said that's a high number. Not really. Not if every single person takes down the chat, hits the like button, comes right back on, and you keep on talking. All right. It is time. It's a busy day. It's a big weekend. It's time for the picks. And I guess it's a little apropos that every single elementary fun day, field day usually happens on a Friday. So I'm a little bit shocked, to be honest with you, AB, that DG could show up today with the week that he has had. And look at our nice little prom goer this morning, dressing up for the occasion.
He looks like the governor. That's his new nickname, the governor.
The governor of Tennessee, Mr. Daniel Greer. Good morning. Are you ready to stand up for yourself today?
Listen, Coach, I'm ready. I dressed the part, but I figured I would wear this. Why? Simply because on the show, y'all tried to bury me. So I wore my burial suit just for you. And John, just for you.
First of all, do not include me in this little, as Omar calls it, squabble that you two have. Soupy showed up. You were out trying to get blue ribbons. That's a completely different scenario. Now, the man is going to go toe-to-toe, face-to-face, eye-to-eye, has the best beard in the game. Soupy, you've had a busy week all over the socials. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to the crew. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, AB. Good morning, Charles. And, of course, good morning, crew. That's all I need to say. You know, I decided to come business casual because that's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Right. All right. I like it. Now, this man, we start every single show. If you're new to our brand, whoever has the best day, they get the first 15 seconds. We like to call it 15 seconds. Charles, the man from the dirty. All I got yesterday, I was running around. I get a little text message from you, and that's that little emoji with the broom. And I knew right then and right there you had swept the board. So good morning, sir. You get the 15 seconds.
Morning, Coach. Morning, crew. Yeah, the soccer gods blessed us with a nice day. Like I said, I had yesterday circled. Love today's card. Love the weekend as well. And don't forget, we also hit the Jordan Alvarez home run plus 350 as well. So you just throw that one into the pot. So, yeah, looking forward to this weekend. So best of luck to all of us.
You're damn right. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. Shout out to Town Tizzle, newest crew member. Welcome to our premium side of things as well. We're going to take 15 seconds or less because it's a busy weekend, but we cannot do it without everybody that supports us from behind, especially our mamas. So the crew wanted to give a shout out to each of their mamas. So DG, I'm going to let you go first.
Yep. Always my biggest supporter, biggest fan, Mama Greer. Shout out to her. Also my wife. She's the mama's my two kiddos. So I got to give love to her as well. So shout out to my wife.
Charles, go.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to my mom, to my lovely wife as well. So the two women in my world. So absolutely happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there as well.
I absolutely love it. And Soupy, your mom is the official team mom for us here at DTL. You're up.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to all the mamas out there, but especially happy Mother's Day to my mama, Mama Soupy, Patty. And then, of course, happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife, Kelly. She's actually home today taking care of the baby while I'm doing the show. So after this, after I beat DJ, me and my wife are going to go have a lovely Mother's Day little thing. We're going to start this weekend.
All right. Me and AB feel exactly the same way every single day. Shout out to all the moms out there. All right. It's time to get things going with the picks. And we've got a single Bundesliga game today, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. Charles, let's start right there. What do we got?
Yeah, we have Stuttgart and Augsburg. Germany's Friday matchup features top 10 teams with European aspirations. Augsburg has suddenly found themselves struggling to collect positive points, having only one victory in their last 6 fixtures. The Bavarian side has been better at home, though, winning where they average 1.6 team goals per outing. Stuttgart, on the other hand, continues to fly high, winning 6 of 9 and only losing once over that span of play. Having qualified for next season's Champions League, the Reds average 1.7 team goals during their travels. Augsburg, they have no other choice but to push for goals. Currently 2 points back of the final European spot. I expect an open match that definitely plays right into Stuttgart's hands. So we'll go ahead and back the over 1.25 first half goals. That way, if it lands on one, you do get half your stake back. The over 3.25 full-time goals, it could even move. I think it's moving to 3.5. I would even back the over 3.5. And then lastly, Sehu Garassi, anytime goal score. If Stuttgart scores, he's generally on the other end as well. So 3 plays today in the Bundesliga.
All right. I would encourage you to get that overplay in right now, because once the books watch this show, they just send it to the moon. You can't make it high enough for my man Charles. All right, we'll get back to his other plays in just a second. But, DG, I know you become world famous on the X for your Walks Parlay, and I'd love to keep teasing you about it, but you keep hitting it. Let's start with that play for you, sir.
Yeah, let's go with, like you said, the famous Walks Parlay. It's plus 115, but we're going against with a guy, Charlie Morton, with 2+ walks here, 67% on the season, and he also just had 5 walks versus same team in the Mets just a month ago. And then we're going to go with our try and true, and that's going to be Patrick Corbin, 2+ walks, 71% of the season against Boston. They are ranked now 2nd against left-handed pitching. So look at that. If you're ever looking right-handed, left-handed, look at who they're going up against. And then we're going to go with the other one, and that is the Pacers Knicks today, over 222.5 at minus 110. And the reason is simply the first game, 251. The second game, 238. OG Anunoby is a very good defensive player for them. Him being out only helps this. The number hasn't moved. I don't get it. It should be like 230, 231, in my opinion.
AB, 2 things. Did I not just say, because now DG just ruined my flow as the host. I only wanted the baseball play. I was coming back to the basketball play. And then, did you notice the next level savagery that on Patrick Corbin fade day that Soupy loves so much that DG would include him in the parlay? That's next level right there. That's crazy.
Well, that's how you get elected as governor. That's how you do it. All right. You take care of your enemies and get yourself in the spot. I respect it. He did it. Now, he might have to pay for it, but he did it. So there you go.
Soupy,
I like
your thoughts?
The lapel, too. Yeah. My man's looking sharp. Sorry, go ahead.
He is. Soupy, he took your gimmick.
You know what? He can have it because I have so much more. As you can see, he's a one-trick pony, and that's why he's trying this whole new gimmick out. The last one didn't work. This whole governor suit thing. Nah, he can have it. We have plenty of fades. We have plenty of fades.
Yeah, this is a perfect debate topic right here. You've got one candidate, the other candidate just hammered him oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, taxes. Yeah, he raised them.
All right. Well, I feel like it's appropriate to come over to Soupy right now because you have, as you always do, because you're multifaceted. You, sir, are not a one-trick pony. And I want all 3 of your plays, and you have them in 3 different sports. You're up.
Let's go. I'm going to start on the ice. Oilers and Canucks, of course. If you watched that game, my God, the Oilers just absolutely blew it, just like DJ is going to blow it later. But I still trust in the Oilers offense. Zach Hyman, nine goals. I mean, that's tied for the most. McDavid, 13 points. Draisaitl has 13 points. Vancouver, of course, was the best offense of the year, and we're seeing Stuart Skinner. He's had good times in the playoffs. He's had bad times in the playoffs. He's very inconsistent. I also love the way the Canucks are playing offense right now. They were one of the best offenses at the start of the season. So, again, I'm pushing that over. You could get it at just 6. Perfect, because even if we miss it, you only get the push. And then let's go with the Dodgers team total over 4.5. Michael King has a 4.4 ERA against the Dodgers this year. And then the Dodgers have won 7 straight. 5 of those games, they have scored over 4 runs. That should be a no problem. And then let's hit the courts. Timberwolves, they are just looking like the best team in the playoffs right now. Second in point differential. The Wolves, they're doing something. What I like is when you do something against the team that a team's good at and you make them bad at it. Right now, the Wolves are pressuring the Nuggets. The Nuggets were 49.1 in contested shots this year. That was fifth. Now, they're the second worst in the playoffs at 43.2% shooting in contested shots. And now they've got Rudy Gobert back. This should be a no problem again. They have won 5 of the 6 games by double digits. They should easily cover a 4.5. That is no problem for them.
Well, I got to tell you, AB, both guys this morning are dropping the ball because sometimes I like to put it in their court because I've been on national TV for well over 2 decades. I know what it takes to be on this level, and I'll explain what I'm talking about after they both continue to drop the ball today. Just disappointing, Soupy. And you don't even know what I'm talking about right now. It's just disappointing. DG, savagery. He says he's bored. He was bored listening to you right now. I'm just saying. Not my words. Not my words. That was Mr. Greer. He said he was bored in the chat. Soupy's just there going, I have no idea what's going on right now. No.
I wasn't sure if.
Nope. All right.
To the candidate, your 2 minutes are up now. Kid.
Yes, your 2 minutes are up. And then he'll have nowhere to go. And I'll explain in a minute. All right, Charles, let me come back to you. Because right now, these guys, their heads are all over the place right now. Because they've been thinking about it and building up all week. But you are always like this. And I know we got another game that you're focused on today. Go ahead.
Yeah, a little Serie A action, Frosinone and Inter Milan. Even though the Scudetto has been won and the remaining teams still have plenty to play for, Frosinone especially feels the need to capture maximum points. Currently sitting 16th in the table and 2 points above the relegation line. The Canaries have avoided defeat in 6 straight while averaging 1.7 team goals at home. Inter Milan, they just seem to be going through the motions after lifting their 20th league title, and we should see a rotated lineup, but those players getting an opportunity will still want to have a strong showing, with Inter averaging 2.2 team goals on the motorway. With Frosinone full of urgency, I expect the home side to come out inspired to get on the scoreboard early, so we'll grab Frosinone first half team total over 0.5 and the over 2.75 full-time goals, as I do expect 3 at minimum on this Friday affair.
All right. I fully expect, you just used that term, I fully expect that around, about 4:45 Eastern time this afternoon for social media to light up one more time as we head into the weekend with a sweep of the board from my man Charles. All right, Soupy's gone, maybe too much. DG has gone. Charles has gone. But AB, they can't stop you. They can't get in your way, even though the entire chat is letting us down because look how many people are watching and we can't get to 250 likes. Are we that lazy right now? Don't get me in a bad mood on a day when I'm in a great mood. So, AB, get me back in a great mood. Get me back in a great mood as we reboot things right now. What do we got?
Nothing says great mood like college baseball, and that's exactly what we're going to go with here. Now, here's the problem. We just lost all of our slides, and I can't. No, I'll tell you what. I'm pulling them up right now, and this is how you get down in real television. But what we're going to go with here are 2 college baseball parlays. First off, we're going Tennessee and Texas A&M. Now, you could play Tennessee by itself. It's about -140 juice. If you want to do that, certainly understand. I've preached the last couple weeks here how, and look at this, we're going to get it going right here, how risky all of it is, okay? Getting down. There's our home runs. Didn't mean to do that. But how risky it is playing money lines by itself right now, just in terms of that. Parlaying them can be risky. Again, though, this is the money time. 2 weekends left in college baseball. Tennessee money line, Texas A&M money line, +150. Florida State money line, West Virginia money line, +135. Tennessee is in Nashville here this weekend against Vanderbilt. A massive massive series. And that's quite frankly what you're going to see across the board, because these teams are fighting for spots for conference tournaments that start in 2 weeks. And this is where they get down. So like I said, be careful with money lines. We're going to go wild on totals today. I can already assure you that. Hit the notification. All you got to do is just click the bell and hit the like button right now. We got to get to 250. Click it. It's good karma.
It's crazy across all of because we stream this show 1,000 different places. There's well over 1,000, probably over 2,000 watching live, and we got to get to 250 likes right now. Hit that like button. Now, a few things from the chat. Coach is the greatest call capper and no second-round picks. Jeff, sometimes you got to take a step back. The last couple of days, I've had some bad beats. I've had some rough things happen. Yesterday, we lose by a stroke with a double bogey late. Sometimes I need to take a step back and get ready for the weekend. That's why I don't have any picks today. It's called restraint, which normally I don't have. William in the chat says, of course, Coach has to be allowed to flow. We don't want my flow interrupted. But sometimes, AB, when you have two guys that simply can't see eye to eye, when you have two men that are valuable members of your crew that just can't seem to get on the same page, well, here at DTL, there's only one way that we settle such disputes, just like they used to do in the wild, wild west.
That was great.
Now, earlier this week, because we always preach here at DTL, family comes first, I said to DG, yeah, take Wednesday off. And I didn't realize it was going to be for family flag fun field day at school. But my man Soupy stepped up, and he says, I got you, Coach. I got your back. I'll show up. And then DG on social media went after him when all he's trying to do is be in the gym, make his body a little bit better, just like I'm doing right now. Damn it, am I hungry? So here's how we're going to do it moving forward here on the show. A good old-fashioned Wild West showdown. And here's what's going to happen. If you want to participate, I need you to write, after they give their takes, which person you are backing. And we'll see who has the bigger audience. Whoever wins will get to brag. Whoever loses has to send somebody in the chat a piece of DTL merch. Gentlemen, are you cool with the stipulations? Are you cool with the trash talk?
Yes, I'm ready.
I mean, he's been at school all week, so I'm ready to take him to school.
Kind of like that. All right. Now, DG, I'm going to allow you to go first. The game we are focused on is the Western Conference, Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Which side are you on?
Yeah, I'm on the Nuggets, and this is an easy one for me. And it's simply because I trust the Joker, because why wouldn't you? But honestly, let me give you a little bit insight. It's always about adjustments. Well, the actual easy adjustment that the Minnesota Timberwolves got was Rudy Gobert went out. And so completely before the game, he goes out. That's an adjustment that Minnesota made on accident. That's why they were able to change their game plan. Denver wasn't able to adjust. You're going to see them go back to the game one adjustments, and you're going to see Denver be able to adjust with Gobert, who likes to guard Joker 101, and you're going to see an easy game out of Minnesota, and I think you see Minnesota go ahead and tear it up a little bit. I wouldn't doubt it. This is a 10-plus point win.
Wow, a 10-plus point win, and you're getting 4.5 anyway.
Yep.
Now, this is where you made a mistake, Soupy, is you showed your hand 10 minutes ago. You had no restraint to pull your pick back and save it for the showdown. So we already know where you're going. Mm-hmm. But I'd love for you to come up with anything new that you haven't already said. You're up.
See, the thing is, I don't value my competition. So I could show him everything that I'm presenting, and I'm still going to win because the Timberwolves are still going to back me. Game one adjustments. How much did the Timberwolves win by that game? Oh, they won by double digits again. Have they won by double digits in every single game but one? Yes, they have. Are they second in point differential? Yes, they are. are the only team that played the minimal amount of games. Yeah, they're in their 6-0. They're absolutely the best right now. And Anthony Edwards, he is lighting it up, second in points per game. And again, they didn't have the defensive player of the year because he was having his child, making his lovely wife a mother. So for Mother's Day, let's do it. Let's get the Timberwolves back. And they're going to have another crushing win this weekend. I see you laughing. I do. The only joke is when I win and you give a lovely member of the crew a nice shirt.
By the way, DG's little partner out there in the universe, Big Cheesy, said Soupy could bench press DG, but I'm still Team DG anyway. All right. If you're with Daniel Greer, I need you to write into the chat, hashtag Team DG. If you're with Soupy, I need hashtag Team Soupy. We're going to pick one person on each side on Monday. Whoever wins, that person will announce. We will send you a piece of DTL merch, whatever you want, courtesy of whoever loses in this showdown. The first of many. Gentlemen, I appreciate the disdain for one another. I appreciate showing up on a Friday. But now it's time to get down like we get down tonight, Nuggets and the Timberwolves. All right. It is also now time for a little section of the show. We try to make you a little bit smarter. It's not just always about betting. It's also time to educate, entertain. Make my man's DG and Soupy play nice in the sandbox. Topic number one. We're going right back to the Nuggets game because props are very, very popular. And gentlemen, yesterday, Jamal Murray, very dismissive, almost disrespectful to the reporters who wanted to know about his mindset, the $100,000 fine, the fact he didn't get suspended. So, DG, I'm going to start with you. The fact that he's just dismissing everything. And right now, his point total is 20.5 if you want to bet on it, courtesy BetMGM. Does it change any take for you for your Nuggets that Jamal Murray is like, whatever?
Yeah, as a coach or as maybe a front office exec, I'm looking at that and I'm hating it because I want my guy to be more respectful. Look, pretty good. But honestly, I'm on the Denver Nuggets, and if I need just a little bit of pettiness, if I need somebody got a chip on his shoulder, that's what I want right now. And right now, Jamal Murray is just going full heel. He's going all in and doesn't care. And I expect him to play with his hair on fire tonight. And that's why I'm really backing this team, is because I think their backs are against the wall. You're talking about a dude that just feels disrespected, a dude that just maybe is a little crazy right now and a little pissed off. I have to go with my guy, Jamal Murray.
And Soupy, he's kind of backed himself into a corner right now because when you act this way and you're down 0-2 and you're the defending champions, he's opening himself up to some serious, serious criticism if he doesn't show up tonight. Your take?
I mean, sometimes when you show your emotions, that's something that's the adrenaline that you need, but he's showing too much. He's not showing restraint. You saw he threw an object at a referee. That is just that, in my opinion, that should have been a suspension, but it didn't happen. $100K fine. And then to go off on the reports, you could see that this is sort of in his head right now, how well he did against the Lakers. He had 2 game-winning shots. And now to just kind of, it looks like the wheels are falling off. Down 0-2. Now they're on the road against a team that hasn't lost yet. I'm gonna hold back. Like I said, I have the Timberwolves winning tonight, and I just think that that's going to continue. I don't think Jamal Murray is going to be able to handle all this pressure that's on right now.
Damn, AB, so disrespectful of Soupy's take right there. You're putting AB to sleep.
Nah, I just got to stretch a little bit. Hey, these cannons, man, they
got to breathe, baby. They got to breathe. Mikey in the chat says, what player prop you got for the Knicks and the Pacers? Mikey, I'm so glad you asked because they've all changed. That's topic number 2. And AB, I'm coming over to you because Anunoby, he's out tonight with a hamstring. They're already short-staffed, whatever you want to call it, short-handed. Josh Hart played all 48 minutes, and now you're going to miss this guy who's played great through the first couple of games. Jalen Brunson, his number went up to 35.5. DiVincenzo went up 3 points to 20.5. How big of a deal is this? And the biggest one, the Pacers are up to 6.5. This injury has changed everything. Your take?
It has changed everything. I'll say this: what you want to pay attention to there, yeah. I mean, star players like that in regards to their points and their props, but also what you're going to look for. All bettors in the public are going to go to the points, which we've seen. Go to the assists. That's what you're going to see. You are going to have players move the ball one more time, all right, around in their offense and find that open spot. I guarantee it. That's how every single coach, when they go to the board and start drawing, right, when you have a player like that is out, it is a big deal. And they're going to say, what you do is you use your leverage to move the ball around and find the soft spot. So pay attention to where you can find assists. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the number that you want to look at, because across the board, you're going to be able to find it.
All right, Jeff in the chat says Josh Hart over 5.5 assists is the play. We'll keep an eye on that one. All right, Charles, I'm coming over to you, big boy, because this whole game right now, DG's already on the total and the over because both offenses have really been clicking. Does this injury change anything for you? Because I know you're all over NBA, especially live.
Oh, I love the Pacers in this spot. This is a classic comeback home, and they get the that third game after. Usually, we'll see the blowout first game for the home teams. This game too, the road team will cover, but unfortunately, they lost both and were unable to cover neither. So, classic blowout spot. I like them in the first half as well. That -5. So, yeah, I think it's a they come out strong first half, full game. I think we see that classic blowout spot. Then we can come back and look at Knicks in Game 4 for the cover.
Yeah, that arena is going to absolutely be rocking last night. Now, Charles, he just used the word blowout, and that's exactly what we saw last night. Basically, in 2 games, the Cavaliers, they go into Boston, the number 1 seed, and you blow out the C's by over 20. But then the late game, the Mavericks go into Oklahoma City, the number 1 seed, and beat them by nearly 10 points. DG, I'm starting with you. Of the number 1 seeds that are now tied at 1 apiece and going on the road, which one do you think does not advance?
Yeah, I have to look at OKC, and I think that they have a very good team, but I don't think they have the best player on the court. And I know some people can say it's SGA, but I'm looking at Luka. If Luka is on, they are playing so well, and I expect Kyrie to be a very good number 2. I don't really know who the number 2 there is in OKC. Is it Chet? I don't think so. Is it Jalen Williams? Maybe. But I really believe in the duo of Kyrie and Luka to get it done.
That's a great point. Last night, there wasn't a number 2 they could go to every time it went to 7, then to 9, and then 7 and 9 again. They didn't have somebody like Kyrie and Luka. Soupy, come over to you, big boy. Which one of these number 1 seeds will be home for the conference championships?
I would love to be the contrarian and go against DJ. We're going to stick with DJ. But it is OKC. They're the young team. Like he said, they don't have that second option. The Mavs do. When Luka isn't on, Irving's on. They've been playing separately a little bit lately, and it has just been working. And they absolutely lit up the Clippers. And last night they adjusted from Game 1. And yeah, I definitely think it's the Mavs that could move on to the conference finals.
AB, let me repeat myself. Cleveland 118. Boston doesn't even get to 100. They scored 94. In your mind, we have 2 Thunder answers. What say you?
Boston's only problem is playing at home. It's the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. It's just strange. It's just them at home. But look, I think Boston's going to get the job done. And understand that you look at how Boston is going to just overwhelm you, right? That's kind of how you get down when you're going to a Cracker Barrel or something, okay? And you have way too many options. You get the Uncle Herschel's breakfast, which is the way to go, all right? But you want to load up on those fried apples, and that is the key. But look, Boston's key is the defense, man. That's how they get down. They're going to get it fixed. The biggest problem really is there's only one basketball, right? So you have to limit who's firing threes, right? When you have, White going 1 for 7, and then you've got Jaylen Brown that's 0 for 3, at a point, it's too many. But they can trim that part down just as you would by trimming your biscuits and meat down and making them small little meals, which again is another key. But yes, yeah, man, Boston will move on, but they've got to, they almost have a perfect equation, if that makes sense.
You use the term getting down, and I was not going to bring this up, but Big Cheesy does in the chat, so I would be remiss not to. Did anybody watch Luka's press conference last night? And as he was giving one of his answers, all of a sudden you hear what sounded like a couple of people getting down somewhere in the arena. Did anybody else see that or hear it?
I heard it.
Yeah, it was great.
If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm sure they have it on ESPN.com or wherever else.
They might not.
They may not. They may not. It was the weirdest thing. Luka just puts his head down like this, covers his face. It literally sounded like, that's all I'm going to say. Just go watch it for yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about. All right. If you were not here at the top of the show at 10 a.m. Eastern time, never fear. We have you covered. Also, we hit yesterday a nice little plus, I think 275. There's an algorithm. We give you great choices. It's not just throwing stuff at the wall. So it's time for the whip around. Here are the choices. Judge, who also went yard yesterday. I believe somebody here on the show picked him. Yankees, you can win for me. My crew exclusive 4-3. Stop it. Garcia, Ramirez, Ozuna, and Kyle Tucker of the Astros at plus 500. So, Charles, I'm going to start with you because you've been really good at everything lately. Where are you going on this one?
I'm going to Dolis plus 300 in cores. I think that you'll get plenty at bats, visitors as well, full 9 at bats. So Adolis Garcia plus 300.
All right, Adolis is our first one. DG, talk to me.
I got to go with the big bear, Marcell Ozuna there. He's going to be in New York in the Big Apple plus 400. Give me the big bear.
There is nothing like playing in New York City. Soupy, you're on the East Coast. What do you got?
I'm going to keep riding. I'm going to keep rising. I'm going all rise. Aaron Judge. He has been hot lately after such a pitiful start to the season. He is just turning it on. Keep going with Judge.
All right, Judge. AB, what do you say?
Go, my man. Tuck. Kyle Tucker here. Look, Yordan Alvarez is not a bad play as well. Not a bad play. Here's the problem. All right. Shohei Ohtani should have been on this list, but the books did not have his odds by the time that we were going live. Shohei Ohtani, if you're going off the board, my God, an unbelievable opportunity today. But yeah, I'll go Kyle Tuck.
All right. Joey says tuck. You know how we get down.
Yep.
Greg says, so educational and entertaining. You guys crack me up. Greg, we love doing it. We love every single second of doing it. We all love being at you know where. So this is the part of the show where we give every single pick 10 seconds or less, one little nugget on each play. And Charles, let's start with the soccer. Day soccer is what we love here. You're up.
Yeah, Bundesliga action. Stuttgart, Augsburg. We're going with over 1.25 first half goals, over 3.25 full time. If it's at 3.5, I would also recommend that as well. And lastly, Sehu Guirassy, anytime goal scored. Lastly, we'll go to the Serie A, Frosinone and Inter Milan. Frosinone first half team total over 0.5 and the over 2.75 full time goals.
Soupy, let's go.
Let's go with the Dodgers over 4.5. They have done it in 5 of the last 7. Going against Michael King, who has a 4.44 ERA against them this year. Oilers, Canucks over 6. You saw that last game. Absolutely incredible. I think it's going to be another high-scoring showdown. And then, of course, Timberwolves minus 4.5 are going to come through and make DJ buy you a shirt because they have just been absolutely incredible. Been able to contest the Nuggets, who have just been absolutely deplorable in this series.
Oh, Mama DG's not going to be happy. Just take some money out of that college fund to buy a piece of merch. But sometimes you got to learn the hard way. DG, somebody's taking a shot at you. Zach in the chat says, in DG fashion, I'm late, but I'm here. You're up, DG.
Thanks for showing up, Zach. I appreciate that. Just like the Pacers and the Knicks are going to show up, going over 225 and 222.5 minus 110. Both teams are going to be doing this all night long. They're going to be going over the total. And we're going to go with the walks parlay at plus 115. Charlie Morton 2+, Patrick Corbin 2+. I played them last time. They're going to keep cashing. Both guys are very good against giving up walks against the other team. And it's not on here, but you know. It's got to be the Denver Nuggets at plus 4.5. Just go ahead and sprinkle some on that DG love of 10+ point win.
AB, Big Cheesy says, I went to Cracker Barrel for the first time a few months ago. I spent more in the merch store than I did on my meal, which is apparently something that either DG or Soupy are getting ready to do as well.
Well, that's actually a testament to how affordable that the meals are at Cracker Barrel, right? But you will spend money right there in the old country store, how they call it. Now, the key there is to get the old school orange cream in the bottle, and then you will see like the swizzle stick candies, right?
Oh,
Grab
I love the swizzle sticks.
The best. They're the absolute best. That's what you want to go for. Once you start getting into the clothes and the audio books and everything else, yeah, those things are going to go up. But stick to the orange cream soda and the swizzle sticks there. They're fire. Big Cheesy's correct. I mean, as always, he's correct. Also, can we get a live update on the likes here?
I believe we're around. I just got a text. I'm very disappointed. I've got to address this over the weekend because we're not even at 250 yet, and we have well over across all of our platforms, well over 2,000 people. So very disappointing. We'll take something away. Don't worry about it. In the meantime, can I get your 2 plays, please, AB?
You can, sir. All right, everybody, hit the like right here while we go through these. Tennessee money line, Texas A&M money line plus 150. Florida State money line, West Virginia money line plus 135. All right, now real quick question. Cheesy ask in the chat, an overday for college baseball? Hell yes, it is. And that's why, again, everyone, make sure to click the notification bell on this page. Literally just click the bell. It's all you have to do. I'm going to drop our picks in the community tab right here on our page. You'll get them. I'll put them in the Twitter community page as well. Link is in the show description. That's obviously also free, but these lines will move quickly. So that's why we have to just start hiding these from now on. So, yeah.
All right, this one's not hiding. Raphael sent this one in, and AB, 15 seconds or less, your reaction, because Paul Skeens, your guy from LSU, is going to be on the mound in the big leagues. His number for Ks is over 5.5. Minus 120. Which way would you go?
That's a large number. I'd much rather have 4.5, but I'm going over. Paul Skeens is a beast. He's an absolute beast. He's going to come out on fire. He's getting the Friday start. Understand, college baseball, that's when aces start. He's used to Fridays. This is going to be the first time he feels normal. Yeah, over. Paul Skeens going big tonight, boy.
All right. Very, very good. What a really good show today on a Friday. DG, Soupy, I would encourage you to turn off your mentions tonight after the game, depending on how the game goes. But I appreciate you guys. We've got an old Wild West showdown. DG is on the Nuggets. Soupy is on the Timberwolves. We always throw the spread in because we are a betting show. It's never money line, baby. It's never money line. All right, gentlemen, have a great day. Support each other. Be nice to each other. And producer man, it's now time for the closing bell. So AB, real quick, shout out to Fast Eddie Fernandez, part of the DTL golf crew. He hit I think it was a plus 4,000 yesterday on Xander Schauffele, first round leader from the show. -7. He was ahead by 3 shots. He is stuck on the runway. He is stuck on the runway in Richmond right now. He says delayed again. But Fast Eddie, he's watching the show. Thank you for that cash on the first round leader. That's pretty nice. Plus, I think it was plus 4,000, something like that.
Oh, it's huge. Look, our man, Fast Eddie, dude, he is the man. And I tell you what, he could that's what we needed to have on the show. Him on a runway blasting drives. Like, that's what we need to have. Also, I believe Skeens is tomorrow. I thought it was tonight.
Oh, I did too.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's tomorrow on a Saturday, no, I'm going to go under on the 5.5. But the fun bet would be which is more? Paul Skeens strikeouts on Saturday or camera shots of his girlfriend, Livy Dunn, in the crowd? I'm going to go Livy. That's going to be the over on that one.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That dude's been winning for a couple of years.
Yep.
That dude's been winning for a couple of years. I hope they actually make it, because a lot of times when you're at college, and this is a true story, AB, we were at Penn State years ago. You remember who was the linebacker from Penn State who was drafted #1 by Washington? LeVar Arrington. Arrington.
LeVar Leap Arrington.
Yeah, this is the first time I realized. And I also interviewed Russell Wilson the night he got interviewed, with his then girlfriend just attached to his arm. And we were Monday Night Raw. LeVar Arrington walks in with his college girlfriend, and she was just locked and loaded. #1 pick, $40 million. He's all mine, ladies. And then 6 months later, he's dating Serena Williams, because that's how the world works. Now, this is more of an even playing field, but we'll see if they last, because when you get out of college and you start making the big money, it doesn't always last, AB. Maybe we should have Raphael do odds on that, on whether or not they last.
I like it.
That could be cool. We got you covered all the way around. All right, AB, what is the Howie Schwab Crew play of the day selection?
Going to Minnesota. Going Timberwolves -4.5. The Crew is feeling it, and this could be trouble for Denver if Minnesota handles their business, goes up. Look, that arena is going to be on fire, man. I cannot wait to watch this game. It's going to be awesome.
Do you notice the underlying factor in the fact that they're taking Minnesota? That means the Crew, the chat, is backing Soupy. And so DG is all on his own. Nobody. Few. We'll see how he handles it. I mean, he's going from the local stage to the national stage. Not everybody can handle it. Not everybody can do that. Real quick, Goat. Where's Goat Headful? Coach, I know you hate 3 balls. What do you think of Morikawa over Spieth and Fowler today, round 2? Absolutely love it. Play it, play it, play it. Spieth is not playing well. Fowler is not playing well. Morikawa has found his mojo again. Play that 3 ball. I cashed on him privately yesterday. Love that play. Any final thoughts, AB, as we head into the weekend? Because we are here 7 days a week on demand, though, Saturday and Sunday. What are you going to have for the people?
Well, we're going to have college baseball all throughout the weekend for sure, which it will have golf plays. We'll have everything Saturday and Sunday, both on demand. This is what everyone wants to pay attention to in betting college baseball, okay? It is absolutely crucial to keep bullpen arms and relief pitchers, their innings down, okay? So pay attention tonight. The start of these 3-game series, teams that get the leverage on the opposing team's bullpens and work them and work them and work them. Essentially, who has to throw more pitchers, more innings? That absolutely matters Saturday and Sunday. That stuff carries over for sure. So pay attention to that tonight. Teams that blow another team out, make them use 6-7 pitchers, there's a good chance they do it again and again the rest of the weekend.
Hashtag knowledge is power. Hashtag it pays to watch live. You can't just look at the recap screen. Way too much great
We got the
information
likes.
to help you. We finally got to 250. Sweet. Sweet. At the end of the show. We're going to change how we do that. Promise you. But we thank all of you for watching. AB, have a great weekend. Big boy, we'll see you on demand on Saturday and on Sunday. Producer man, thank you for my one shot. We've had a great week. And somebody told me yesterday, they said, Coach, have you taken just a second to kind of look where you guys have been? We're coming up on 4 months to the rebrand, the relaunch, and we never could have imagined we'd be where we are and where we're headed. So thank you to all of you on this Mother's Day weekend. And I'm telling you right now, it means the world to us that you come with us every single day. We're just expanding what we do, and we have so much in store for you. I just want to tell you guys that from me and AB to all of you and everybody at the Crew, we can't do without you. So let's keep this thing going and have a great weekend. So with all that being said, it's time for you to go out into the world. It's time for you to pay it forward. Be kind to one another. Be honest with each other. That's the only way this could work. And understand this, there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets. Oh, Soupy and DG, I've got my eyes on you straight to the pay window. My entire crew, Lobo, the man from the Dirty Charles, hottest capper in the game. A man looking fly in his 1985 suit, DG. Best beard in the game, Soupy. My partner, AB, our 5-tool player. Never forget about producer man. Always behind the scenes, making the show look like $1,000,000. I am simply the coach, trying to keep this train on said track. We grind for you so we can win with you. It's truly what we're all about every single day, 7 days a week, right here at Driving the Line. Good luck.